Oritse Femi talks legacy, industry impact on new album. Oritse Femi is opening up about his journey, his influence on today's Afrobeat stars, and what fans should expect next. In a chat with HIPTV, Oritse Femi reflected on his classic remake of Fela Kuti's double Wahala, saying his love for Fela started long before fame. When I was 7, I used to mime Fela's Dead Body. When I started getting an audience, I remember that track. The Kuti family has always supported me anytime they can, he revealed.
I think this is the first time I'm saying this, and I think my brothers, my siblings, they are watching this. When I was 7, I was miming Fela Kuti. Yeah, I used to mime Fela Kuti when I was 7. And this very track, Double Wahala for Dead Body, was the track I was miming then. So when I grew up, I started singing my own, song. At the time, people started listening to my song and people giving me audience. And I remember that there was one song I was singing then when I was young that I normally used to entertain people in my own community, Ajegunle then. So, and I said, maybe I should bounce on this song live. Because some people used to call me then, Double Wahala for Dead Body. They used to call me up till now. When I go to Ajegunle, and so on. I said, okay, maybe I should use it in one of my music. And funny enough, that was my last track on that album. What I'm trying to say is, I've been a fan of Fela for so long. But the truth is, I really appreciate the fact that the family supported me. When they had a song, they weren't biased. They weren't saying, "Oh, Oritse Femi, why you gonna be saying now? You gonna go sing our father's song? One thing." They support me every time. That's why every time they invited me to come for the celebration, I always attend. Even if I'm not in the country, I will fly down. You understand me now? That's it.
Speaking on his influence on big names like Wizkid, Davido and Burna Boy, Oritse Femi said the connection comes from years of mutual respect and brotherhood in the industry. Other artists want to be like Wizkid, Davido and Burna Boy because this is their time. When I was in my prime, they wanted to be like me. We visited each other, advised them, and they took those words seriously. They're big now and I'm proud of them, he said.
You can see some other artists today now. They want to be like Davido, they want to be like Wizkid, they want to be like Burna Boy because it's their own time. Are you getting my point? So when I was on my prime, I'm like their role model. They're one of the artists that is highly consistent. They sometimes they came around. They are very unique in their craft. You understand me? Now they came around to my place. I go to their places, to chill with them. We have a good time together. I do advise them in my life today. Yeah, I advise them because every experience you have as a man, you have to, tell it to your other people coming up, for them to learn from your mistakes. And I'm so happy that they've grown with it, and they are very unique in their craft. That is the most important thing, because I was extremely unique in my craft when it was my own peak. You understand? So, and I believe they listen to this advice, and today they are big, and I'm saying I'm also big. Yeah, I'm for real. I'm big, very big. Yeah, and I'm happy they are big today.
On dealing with public controversies, the Ajegunle-born singer says it's all part of the game. Controversy is part of entertainment. You can't control everything that happens. Just find solutions and move on, he added.
When talking about controversy is part of entertainment. Controversy is part of every woman being life. It's just that ours is significant because we are celebrating. You understand? So, and then it now depends on how you gonna handle it as a woman. That's why I say we are onto what we don't know. Nobody know how he got to this world. So if anything happened to you, you should know that some certain things you don't know have the control. You understand me now? Of if it's going to happen to you or not. All you should be looking for is solution.
And finally, Oritse Femi gave fans something to look forward to. His 9th studio album titled Unto the Unknown, dropping this November.
I think by November 2025, I will be dropping my new album, which is my 9th album, titled Unto the Unknown. As I said earlier, we are unto this world. We don't even know how we came into this world. So there's a lot of misery, there's a lot of, you can name it. So inside of my album, you listen to the album, go listen to the album. The album has a lot of highly spiritual, tracks in it. And I feature some of your, fav. So you should go and listen to this album. This album is for the ending of the year stroke new year. So there is everything that talks about the ending of the year and also the new year is inside that album. So go listen to that album. Don't forget Unto the Unknown, Oritse Femi.
All right, thanks.